Go ahead and get up.
He said he f***ed you.
I don't know why he would say that. Go ahead and get up. Get in there.
He told Get up. I will f*** you. Do not. Get in there.
It's just after 7 p.m. on May 9th, 2023, in Lee County, New Mexico. Deputies are responding to reports of a hit-and-run involving a black SUV, but this isn't just any routine stop. Inside the vehicle sits 30-year-old Desiree Ortega, visibly intoxicated, her small child strapped in the back seat. What unfolds next is a chaotic confrontation that proves even being a cop's girlfriend doesn't make you untouchable. Deputies spot the SUV parked near an energy company lot. As one officer observes from a distance, another unit confirms the plate matches the hit-and-run report. When they attempt contact, Ortega suddenly takes off, clipping the curb and nearly smashing into a fence. Her boyfriend, Sergeant White, happens to be nearby, tracking her phone because she was supposed to pick up her son from football practice. Realizing she's spiraling out of control, he pulls ahead and blocks her path with his own vehicle. The moment the car stops, officers rush in, the smell of alcohol hitting them before they even reach the door. Inside, Desiree refuses to exit, slurring her words and clinging to the steering wheel.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a call for a 47. It was a black SUV with that license plate number. So the vehicle was parked right here. Okay, so I parked down there by the Key Energy to try to see the vehicle pull out so I can get observation of the vehicle because we had a caller that didn't want contact. So at that time, somebody said that it may be a conflict for us. And then at that time, my mod pulled up next to her. She took off driving, went southbound, and then kind of hit the curb real hard, almost hitting that fence. And then a mod blocked her in, and then that's when I pulled up next to her. First thing I could smell is the strong odor of alcohol emitting from her inside the vehicle. Told her, because last time we got an internal altercation with her, she refused to get out of the car for like 30 minutes. I told her, dude, there's being people there, you need to get out of the car. She's like, I'm not getting out. So at that time I pulled her out. She kind of tussled, fought with us a little bit, and she was placed in the handcuffs. There was an infant inside the car at the time all this happened. Grandma has the child now. Officer Olenek is running the grandma through Sky to make sure that the child can get released to grandma. Okay. So she's in cuffs right now. Obviously, it's a conflict for us because it's Sergeant White's girlfriend, wife. I don't know. Significant other. I don't know. I don't know what you would call her.
Okay.
You got it. Come on, Des. Come into the handcuffs off.
We're gonna. Do you want to see if she'll do a separate speech? Yeah, I was gonna talk to her. I'm still talking to her. If you guys want to go that way, I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. Hey, Desiree. So obviously we know you were driving, right? And I can clearly smell that you were drinking. I don't know your whole situation. I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted to ask you: do you want to submit to some tests to see if you're fit to drive? What was that? No? Okay. Okay, that's fine.
What's your name?
It's Sanchez.
Elisa?
What is it?
Elisa.
No. That's a different officer. Yeah. Why? Do you want that officer?
No.
Is there something with that officer?
Careful.
The other car. Black one. Yeah.
Ready? Do what? Yeah, you guys step out though, okay? Because I can't reach. We'll step out right here and we'll swap them out. Ready?
Do you need help?
Watch your step.
Watch your step on that foot. Be careful.
Turn around. Moderate. Tell me he's subordinate. Ready? You.
Go ahead.
Okay, no.
Go ahead and get
told
up.
me.
I don't know why he would say that. Go ahead and get
He
up.
said he f***ed you.
I don't know why he would
As
say that. Go ahead and get up.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead and get up.
No. Get up. Don't. Hey,
Go ahead and get up.
Get up. No. Ahmad
Go
said
ahead
he
and get up. Go ahead and get up.
He told me. Right now.
Go ahead and get up.
No, Jasmine.
Go ahead and get up.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up, or you're gonna go.
Get up.
You're gonna catch more charges. Get up.
No.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up.
Get on what? Get up.
Get in there.
Just watch your step. Just watch your step.
Get in there.
I'm asking you to get in there, please. All right. All right.
It just helps
Get up.
me as my case against y'all.
Ready?
He told me,
Okay, get up.
Jasmine.
Okay, get up.
No, he told me.
Get up. Get in there.
He told. Get I will. You do not. Get in there.
That's enough.
Stop.
That's enough. Now knock it off. I'm not gonna tell you again. You're gonna knock it off. You're not gonna come out here and kick one of my deputies.
Thank you.
Are you gonna stop?
You.
Are you going to
Thank
stop?
you for the evidence.
Are you going to stop? Now stop. Get up.
No, thank you.
Sit up.
Thank you for
Sit
the
up or you...
evidence. No, thank you for the evidence. No, don't you
Get up.
touch
Get
me.
up. Get up.
Officers recall that during a previous encounter, she refused to leave her car for nearly half an hour. Not this time. When they pull her out, she begins to thrash, scratching one deputy so hard that his arm bleeds. With her child crying in the back seat, they finally get her handcuffed. The child is quickly handed over to the grandmother, while deputies radio in for a welfare check before releasing the baby into her care. Meanwhile, officers huddle near their vehicles, uneasy about the fact that this arrest involves one of their sergeant's loved ones. Desiree is loaded into a patrol car, still fuming. Sergeant White explains how he tracked Desiree's phone after she stopped answering his calls. When he found her car, he noticed their baby inside and acted on instinct. My focus was to get the car stopped and the baby out, he says quietly. He recounts running to the passenger side, putting the vehicle in park, and handing the baby to the grandmother before letting other officers handle the arrest.
Okay, do you mind if I look in it?
You do anything you need
I
to
just
do.
wanted to get your consent
No
before
free
I did.
range. Have at it.
And if I take, like, the
Do
container or something, that's
whatever
fine.
you need to do. You have my full permission. Get after it.
Okay.
Please do whatever you got to do.
Okay. Should I still have him sign a consent form?
I'm good.
What'd you say was implied consent? She refused.
She refused.
Well, the implied consent, she said yes, and then she started saying some stuff to me, so I don't know if it would be wise or what. I mean, we can still try,
You could still ask her.
if you don't mind backing me.
Yeah,
'cause-
absolutely. But if she refuses, we'll go straight to us.
Okay. First she said yes, so black cherry. So, since you said no, I have to tell you I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-residential operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to take the test. Do you understand?
What happens after, like, I show the video of you with the mod?
So, do you understand?
Do you have?
Do
the
you
video?
understand?
I have the video of you with the mod.
Okay, number
White.
4. So, because you basically don't understand, I have to read it again.
right,
I cannot
so
force you
all
to
right.
take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's
obviously
license
forced
or
you.
non-residential operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to take the test. Do you understand?
Now look, Desiree, we're trying to get a test going. No, listen, okay? You're gonna get read this one more time. It doesn't matter. None of that matters right now. It doesn't matter. No.
It really does.
Listen, this is what matters. So you need to listen. Which one did you read from?
Number 4.
Okay.
As if no.
I cannot force you to take our test. But if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-residential operating privileges for 1 year. If you are convicted in a court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Victor.
Do you understand, Desiree?
Victor, you know me.
Well, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people, okay? You have to listen. You can't be disrespecting her, okay?
Well, she got.
It doesn't
fucked.
matter. Look, it doesn't matter. Now, do you understand?
It does matter.
I'm going to read you a second time, and then that's it. You got read 4 times. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-residential operating privileges for 1 year.
If you are convicted in a court of driving while under the influence, you will also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Do you understand, Desiree? You do understand. At this time, do you wish to take our test? No, we're going.
It's a confrontation.
She's not doing it.
I'm not doing anything.
So we're going in
It's
here to
a
take the test.
conflict.
So first of all, look, we're not going to argue. We can put you back in the unit and take you right to jail.
So we're the ones. She's just getting the door for us. She's just getting the door for us. We're just going there. We're going to do the test.
He's doing everything.
He's doing
It's
the test.
conflict.
So I'm going to run the test, Desiree. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
He's running it. I'm going to do that.
She's holding the door for us.
Go ahead.
It's conflict.
She's holding the door.
I'm not going to be in there.
She's just holding the door for us so we can go inside.
I can't do both. I can't.
At the station, Ortega continues her erratic behavior when read the implied consent warning, which informs her that refusing a breath test could cost her license. She talks over the officer, repeatedly saying, "Still." Desiree refuses to answer clearly. Only after being warned she'll be charged with refusal does she finally agree to take the test. But even then, she argues about who can administer it, insisting on seeing only certain officers. Eventually, deputies convince her to take the breathalyzer. She tries to bargain with them. Her desperation grows as the machine beeps, instructing her to blow. She complies, barely, crying the entire time. When the results appear, the screen flashes an astonishing 0.36 blood alcohol level, over 4 times the legal limit. As deputies prepare to transport her to jail, Desiree's mood turns combative again. Sergeant White supervises the transfer of his vehicle back into his custody.
Please, Victor, let me go home.
We can't.
Please. I want to go home and sleep. That's it. Please.
Now it's time to take the test, okay?
I'm telling you, if I
Desiree.
fail, I will not have my
Okay,
kid.
if the machine tones out, we're going to take it as a refusal and we're just going to take you right over to the jail. A big blow. Breathe in real big. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right. All right, give it a second. It's going to ask for a second sample.
I cannot lose my kid.
Okay, we got one more
can't.
test. I don't have
Okay,
and that's their business, so stop.
No, I'm not going to stop.
Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat. Go to
I will
seat.
have a whole
Have a
case.
seat.
No.
You're about to catch another
Okay,
charge. Have a
so we're
seat.
going to put you in there if you don't go in there. Desiree, you need to listen. No, can't do that. So listen. You're going to listen now, Desiree. Let's go.
No, listen, Bolas. I can't listen to you. Wait.
Put your legs in, Desiree. Desiree, I'm going to go around and push you in.
Desiree, just get in there.
Shut the up, bitch.
Just get in there.
Nobody's
They're
talking
trying to
to you.
transport you.
Shut the
Just get in.
Ow!
Get it.
That's not me. That's Boudreaux.
Have a seat.
Because she was supposed to go get her son from football practice. I was already at home. I picked up my kid from Houston. I'm tracking her, and I'm like, where are you at? She said she was on Joe Harvey. I was like, well, you need to get over there and get your son. So she wasn't responding. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Like, she was on the phone, but she wasn't saying anything. And so I asked her, have you been drinking? She didn't say nothing. I was like, okay. Tracking the phone. I hear a call come out, and they described my car. I don't know my 28, but I know my car, if you describe it to me. I'm driving down this way. I see Solomon parked down there, and I'm like, why ain't he doing nothing? Because she was right here where my car is. Look.
The deputies give him space, knowing it's not easy watching his girlfriend hauled off in cuffs. He admits it's painful, but also necessary. Before wrapping up the report, Deputies double-check the back seat, ensuring no evidence is left behind. Among scattered belongings, they find open containers of flavored liquor, confirming what they already suspected. The child's car seat remains intact, still buckled. When the grandmother arrives, visibly shaken but grateful, she confirms the little one is unharmed. Desiree Ortega is booked into jail and charged with aggravated DWI, abuse of a child, 2 counts of battery on a peace officer, 3 counts of resisting arrest, reckless driving, and an open container violation. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this.